Welcome to Funchal, Portugal, the sunlit capital of Madeira, a small Portuguese island tucked into the Atlantic a few hundred kilometers off the coast of Morocco. This is a city that feels like a garden stitched to the sea, a place where steep terraces, colorful houses, and lush subtropical plants meet a dramatic coastline and a calm harbor. Funchal is famous for its Madeira wine, its year-round mild climate, its flower festival, and for being the birthplace of Cristiano Ronaldo, whose small museum sits near the waterfront. But there is so much more to discover beyond the postcards. Funchal's story begins long before modern tourism. Founded by the Portuguese in the 15th century, it grew from a small settlement into a key stop for Atlantic navigation. Madeira's volcanic origins shaped the island's rugged cliffs and deep valleys, and over centuries locals transformed steep slopes into working terraces. The city still wears traces of that history. Narrow cobbled streets, old town squares, and buildings with simple colonial lines sit alongside elegant 19th century mansions and modern seafront promenades. A few curious facts help the place come alive. The name Funchal comes from the Portuguese word for fennel, a plant that once grew abundantly along the island's hills. And Madeira made its name as a fortified wine that once traveled with sailors and explorers, aging in the bottle and gaining flavor on long voyages. Walking around Funchal feels easy and relaxed. The city slopes down from green hills to a tidy harbor, so you will see terraced gardens, waving palm trees, and splashes of bougainvillea. The old town, known as Zona Velha, is a lively mix of painted doors, tiny cafes, and restaurants serving fresh fish and espetada beef skewers. The marina and promenade are modern and airy, perfect for late afternoon walks when fishermen bring in their catches and cafes hum with conversation. The overall atmosphere is gentle and sunny, rarely hurried, with locals enjoying outdoor life on balconies and public squares. One of Funchal's strongest appeals is the climate. Thanks to its maritime location and sheltered valleys, the city enjoys mild temperatures all year. Winters are gentle and green, summers are warm without extreme heat, and spring and autumn feel like an endless early summer. That means you can visit almost any time, but the best moments are probably late spring for the flower festival when the city bursts into color, and late summer or early autumn for calm seas and lively outdoor dining. Everyday life in Funchal mixes island traditions with city comforts. Markets are central. The Mercado dos Lavradores is a riot of colors where vendors sell exotic fruits like passion fruit and custard apple, local fish, and baskets of flowers. People still ride to rural gardens by foot or by the famous cable cars, and local festivals bring music and dance to the streets. Food is simple and delicious: fresh seafood, bolo do queijo bread, and the sweet fortified wine that gives the island its name. The pace here encourages lingering over coffee and watching the world go by. For visitors, a few places must not be missed. Take the cable car from the center up to Mont for sweeping views, visit the Mont Palace Tropical Garden for exotic plants and art, and try the toboggan sled ride back down, a quirky Madeira tradition using wicker baskets and local drivers. Stroll through the Mercado dos Lavradores, walk the Lido Promenade, and spend a sunset at the Fortaleza or the harbor front for great photos. Food lovers should sample grilled limpets and espetada paired with a glass of Madeira wine. If you have time, rent a car or join a guided tour to explore the island's levadas, narrow irrigation channels that lead to breathtaking walks in the mountains. Practical tips help make the most of a short visit. Funchal is compact but hilly, so bring comfortable shoes. Public transport and taxis are available, but a car helps for exploring beyond the city. Credit cards are widely accepted, though small shops and markets prefer cash. English is commonly spoken in tourist areas, but learning a few Portuguese phrases is always appreciated. Pack a light jacket for evenings and a hat for sunny afternoons. Book popular activities like cable cars and gardens ahead in high season. Funchal invites you to slow down and enjoy simple pleasures, good food, warm weather, and views that change with the light. It is a city of gardens and sea of friendly streets and quiet mountain trails, where a short visit can feel like a deep breath. Whether you come for the wine, the flowers, or the walks, Funchal leaves a gentle, lasting impression that makes you want to return.